Hello, Facebook land. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Jump on, say hi. I just recorded in my Facebook group and realized that I didn't record live on my page. So it didn't include it. Wanted to re-record. Jump on, say hi. Let me know if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay. I'm getting ready to head in session here in just a few minutes, but I just wanted to talk really quick about thoughts and how when we don't have a handle over our thoughts, how that dictates not only our feelings, but also our behaviors as well, okay? And this could be good thoughts or not so great thoughts that aren't serving us. So jump on, let me know that you can hear me. Let me know how your Saturday's been going. I'm gonna give you an example. So say the example is that you have a thought of maybe you give a speech, and right after that presentation you said, oh my gosh, that was stupid, or I'm stupid, right? Whatever that thought is. So after you have that kind of initial thought, what happens is your brain is going to scan for evidence to prove that thought, okay? So again, if the thought is, I'm so stupid, guess what's gonna happen then? Your brain is gonna search for all of the evidence of every time in your past that you felt stupid. And it might even go all the way back to your childhood, right? Because that stuff doesn't go away. So that's the first thing, is that your brain has the ability, has the capacity when this thought happens to start scanning for the evidence. And that's why we start to snowball, right? That's why one thought can start making us feel pretty bad pretty quickly, is because we're starting to scan our brain for evidence to prove that initial thought. Okay. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Eric. Hi, Will. So once we have that initial thought and we're not feeling good and we've gathered all of the evidence to prove to ourselves that it's true, or we believe it's true, right? Then what happens is we start to feel something, right? Again, whether this thought is good, whether it's bad. So going back to that initial thought, if the thought was, that sounded stupid, or I am stupid, then we're going to feel something based on that. We're going to feel an emotional charge and likely a physiological response, right? So if I say, I'm so stupid, or that was stupid, I'm probably not going to feel very good in my body. Maybe I'm going to get a stomach ache as I recall those times I was bullied, or that last presentation that went bad as well. Maybe my hands will get sweaty. Maybe my heart will race. So physiologically and then emotionally, based on that initial thought, how am I now feeling emotionally? Because now my emotions are impacted based on that one thought. Am I feeling inadequate? Am I feeling not good enough? Am I feeling shame, embarrassment, right? Again, all based on that one thought that we didn't stop. So then what happens? What happens after we're feeling not so good based on that thought? So after that is that starts to translate into what the actions that we take, our behaviors, right? So because I said something not good, I believe it to be true. I've scanned and proved myself and shown myself all of that evidence. I'm not feeling good emotionally. Now my behavior is now impacted. So what does that look like? You know what? Maybe I never want to give a speech again. Maybe I'm going to quit my job. Maybe I'm going to go drink alcohol, smoke that cigarette, whatever that looks like. Turn to that junk food, right? Again, so all based on that initial thought, okay? So the key element here is to really try and harness control over our thoughts before it impacts our emotional responses and before it impacts our behavioral responses. Okay, so if you're on, jump on, say hi, let me know if you can relate to this struggle of having these thoughts, having your brain kind of scan to prove those thoughts, looking for all of that evidence. Sometimes we go all the way back to our childhood to look for the evidence to prove those thoughts to us, right? Can you guys relate to that? I know I can. I definitely know I can. And so what can we do about it? What can we do about it when we have these thoughts? Jump on, say hi, let's talk about what to do about it. I'm going to give you a couple really simple things that you can start using right away. I have a client coming in just a minute, so I know I'm like speeding through this. So the first really most simplistic technique that you can use is you can imagine a stop sign. So say these thoughts come up, I look ugly, whatever that thought is, you can imagine that stop sign. And that's telling you, I'm not going down this path. I'm not going to consider this right now. I'm stopping this process, right? Because again, otherwise you're going to start snowballing and you're not going to feel good. So it's no, I'm not. This isn't my belief anymore. I'm choosing to shift out of this. So I'm imagining the stop sign, and then I'm going about my day. Okay, so that's an example number one. And I don't care if you have to imagine that stop sign 20 times a day at first. Okay, it's all about shifting. It's all about saying I'm stopping this progression of these thoughts right now. I'm done. Okay, so that's number one, imagining that stop sign. Have you guys tried that before? Let me know. That's particularly helpful if you have really just nagging, reoccurring thoughts that are very consistent and you've already kind of worked through them and they're just still coming up for you. Okay, solution number two, and again, these are just a couple examples off the top of my head right now, but solution number two could look like reframing. And what that would look like is gathering evidence to the contrary. So say that example, say it is that you look in the mirror and you say, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. I hate my nose, or I hate whatever it is. Then what you would do in that example is you would start pinpointing the things that you like. But you know what? My eyes look beautiful today. I don't even care if it's your toenail polish. I don't care what it is. That's irrelevant because now you are shifting that dialogue from the things you don't like to the things you do like. And now your brain will scan evidence to support that. You're going to start looking for things that you do like. Okay. So it could be, again, that example of, oh my gosh, that presentation was horrible. That sounded so stupid. Then you could reframe. What would that look like? It could look like, you know what? This was a learning experience. That's okay. They loved that joke that I said. That one person told me I did a great job. All my other presentations in the past have been great. Whatever that looks like, but focusing in on the opposite, okay? Then your brain is going to start gathering that evidence to support that. And then again, it's going to feel a heck of a lot better. How is that going to feel if you approach it with looking in the mirror and focusing on those things you do like? How is that going to feel? Well, now maybe my physiology is changing. Maybe I'm standing up taller. Maybe I'm smiling at myself. Now maybe now maybe I'm searching for the things that I do like about me and I'm feeling more confident. And then because of that, my behaviors are shifted in a positive way. Instead of turning to those cookies because I'm feeling shame, guilt, not good enough stuff, now maybe I'm going to the gym instead, right? Okay, all right, you guys. Again, happy Saturday. It's been a while since I think I've gone live on my page, and I did it in my group today and realized I didn't do it here. So I wanted to jump on and kind of duplicate it here. If you're not in my group, I will leave that below. It's a group specifically for women, and we talk about all things confidence, self-esteem building, habits, weight loss. So it's a really supportive environment, and I'm trying to be really consistent about creating fantastic content there and on my page here. Let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know if you feel called to let me know also what thoughts, what recurring thoughts come up for you that you have a hard time shifting out of. Leave that below. I'll help you kind of work through creating new dialogues for yourself surrounding these thoughts. And yeah, if you guys watch the replay, let me know, put replay down, and we'll kind of help you shift through sorting through some of these thoughts and creating new scenarios and new dialogues for yourself. All right, you guys, have a good one. Happy Saturday. Bye.